सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जल जीरा मसाला।
सिप सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जल और जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप।
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Welcome back to the nation's sharpest opinion. The most underplayed story, I would say underreported story, over the last 4 or 5 days has been Operation Trishool, if you can call it that. India launching the annual Trishool 2025 massive tri-services combat military exercise along the western border with Pakistan. Army, Navy, Air Force together. I don't know how the media missed it. This is the problem with the Lutyens media, ladies and gentlemen. But this is Republic. We feel this is the biggest story. Hashtag Trishool tonight. What's happening here is that the Army, Navy and Air Force as one machine are rehearsing war. Let me repeat. Real, major, massive, likely to be prepared for real war. So that's the first point. We are preparing for war. From Sir Creek's salt marshes to the deserts of Jaisalmer, you mapped a 1,000-kilometer combat theatre which we have brought alive. Our message is clear to Pakistan. This matters to us. If you get too smart, we will do what we have to. Air operations, maritime operations, ground operations, and amphibious operations. But the most important part about these network-centric warfare drills is that they are extremely high-tech this time. Extremely high-tech, and they include things such as the integration of course, land, air, space, and unmanned ISR assets. We brought in the space dimension into the annual exercises. There is real-time intelligence fusion across multiple platforms. The Indian military working with artificial intelligence-enabled tracking and decision support systems, validation of the sensor-to-shooter integration, as well as electromagnetic spectrum operations, spectrum dominance exercises, counter unmanned aerial system kill chains, electronic warfare capabilities, unified air defense demonstrations, and AI-enabled tracking algorithms leading to a layered air defense grid validation. Ladies and gentlemen, the whole idea of threat engagement and threat detection, the time frame is within nanoseconds this time, from a threat detection to a threat engagement. And that is why I began by saying that I believe this is the most underreported event over the last 4 or 5 days in the Indian media. But Pakistan is watching closely. Pakistan is very reactive. In fact, Pakistan is overreacting. And I will tell you why they are having an anxiety attack. The entire Pakistani military, for the last 6 or 7 days, has been having a severe, necessary anxiety attack. Because after we announced a NOTAM for Trishool, Pakistan also issued a NOTAM on 28th and 29th for reasons unknown, which means they are having an anxiety attack. And this map, if you look at it closely, will tell you why they are having an anxiety attack, because Karachi is located directly southwest of Sir Creek. Control over Sir Creek affects access and security to Karachi because it lies near the sea routes leading to Karachi's port. Control of Sir Creek impacts Pakistan's maritime boundary and its coastal area security. There is an estuary dispute we've had with them. And we are reminding them this time through Trishul that every misadventure will have a consequence. This is the message we are sending to them. This is why the Indian media, through its forces first philosophy, must support the Indian military in this very critical time. We have, through these amphibious landings of the Saurashtra coast, our analysis of beach assault operations, the involvement of our fantastic marine commandos, as well as the naval infantry operations, Apache, Chinook, Sukhoi, Mirage, Rafale. We've used the entire transport airlift operations, AWACS, close air support missions, and we're also ready with ship-to-ship coordination, naval aviation operations, and anti-submarine warfare drills. This is a preparation for war. And this is not a preparation for war on a small scale. This is a necessary preparation for any war that may happen in the future. Even on the larger scale, it's an intended move, not just to send a message. It has been done to prepare ourselves. It's not saber rattling. It is not big talk. It's not Asif Munir's, Mullah Munir type's briefcase opening. It is reminding Pakistan they cannot afford a war, not economically, not militarily, and not psychologically. Their reserves will be over in 37 days flat. Their tanks don't have fuel. Their generals don't have a plan. Their state doesn't have stability. And when you cannot afford diesel for your cannons, you should not be boasting about your nukes. Viewers, some people ask me, do the Americans keep their nukes in Pakistan? Is it because we hit American nuclear assets near Kirana Hills that they got so scared and tried to intervene? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, and any information I have cannot be corroborated. In any case, it will be privileged information. I cannot share it. It would be wrong, and it would be just an assumption that what I think is right. But I can tell you one thing about Munir's saber rattling, is that even Munir knows that regardless of whether the Americans kept a part of their nuclear assets at Kirana Hills, by hitting Kirana Hills, we've sent a message. We will hit whoever necessary, however necessary, to defend our national interest. And Trishul proves we are more than ready for war. If it comes, our response will be in nanoseconds. Let's debate.
The biggest military build-up on India's Drishti and Trinetra. The Tri-Services exercise is taking place under the aegis of the Southern Command, with Navy and Air Force carrying out offensive maneuvers in the creek and desert sectors, with amphibious operations off the coast of Saurashtra. Pakistan has panicked, extending notice to all airmen, or NOTAM, to all its airspace, which is now shut. Not just that, look at these pictures, for example. Reacting to India's full-scale mobilization of all three services, the Pakistan Navy chief was rushed to Sir Creek just days after the announcement of the exercise and Rajnath Singh's warning.
जिस तरह से हाल में पाकिस्तान की फौज ने सर क्रीक के सटे इलाकों में अपना मिलिट्री इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बढ़ाया है, वह उसकी नीयत बताता है। साथियों, भारत की सीमाओं की रक्षा भारतीय सेनाएं और बॉर्डर सिक्योरिटी फोर्स मिलकर मुस्तैदी से कर रही हैं। अगर सरक्रीक इलाके में पाकिस्तान की ओर से कोई भी हिमाकत की गई तो उसे ऐसा करारा जवाब मिलेगा कि इतिहास और भूगोल दोनों बदल जाएंगे मेरे साथियों। और
Incidentally, these exercises come just a week ahead of India hosting for the first time COPE India Joint Air Force drills with its Quad allies US, Japan and Australia, further showcasing India's multi-domain cohesion with key international allies. Pakistan is in a complete state of panic after Indian Army called out its nuclear bluff. Exercise Trishool is India's largest tri-services mobilization since Operation Sindoor. Videos like these are resurfacing in Pakistan of leaders within voicing support for the Indian armed forces as Pakistan reels under internal turmoil.
बजील क्या उलमा अगत उलमा कसम प अल्लाह कुरान में मखितदे अगई बदा दुआगा निकोली या अल्लाह पदे मुल्क द हिंदुस्तान हमला वाला मुंग बदे इंदवान फौज मरगरी गुरजू द खपल फौज मरगरतिया न को दुमर जुल्म नशि दा कुरान में त मखितक क दरोग वर के वा मा के बेईमान जगई बदाख दुआगा निकोली या अल्लाह पदे मुल्क इंदवान रावला द हिंदू ताईद बहुकू मुंग सरबा दुमर जुल्म हिंदू न कई जमुंग मदरसी जुमा सरबा दुमर जुल्म हिंदू न कई सुमर च जमुंग दे फौज द मुल्क को।
India's message with Exercise Trishool is clear. Pakistan's bluff is over. India is ready.
From Pakistan, we have Major Nadeem, we have Hamid Khan, Dr. Hamid Khan. From India, we have Lieutenant General Shankar Prasad. We have Major General G.D. Bakshi. We have Major General K.K. Sinha. What is happening is very significant. Trishool 2025 Tri-Services Combat, hardcore technologically aligned military exercises happening on a very large scale, where we are preparing for a real war, a very large war, a real war. We are rehearsing war, right? And we are getting very ready for this, because the whole idea is the technological prowess must show the next time even more. And that's why we've added this time the real-time intelligence fusion across multiple platforms, the AI-enabled tracking and decision support systems, and the electromagnetic spectrum operations and the spectrum dominance exercises, as well as the AI-enabled tracking algorithms. I don't think we have exhibited this before, have we, General Bakshi? We haven't really used this. I mean, it'd be so wonderful to see it getting used in reality. We can't wait. You know, one BrahMos and these guys called up America. You know, I don't know if they've seen anything yet. General Bakshi, how important is Trishool 2025 from a war perspective?
You know, Arnab, this is a very vital component of putting pressure on Pakistan.
Yeah.
Look, this will put the fear of God in their 5-core, 11-core, 12-core, right? And even some elements are pulled out. They give an opportunity to the long-suffering people of Baluchistan, the long-suffering people of Pashtunkhwa to get some pressure, to get the Pakistani army off their back and doing what it is supposed to be doing, right? And I think that would be a big shot in the arm for the BLA, the BLO, and the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, which Pakistan is trying to put under pressure. Pakistan itself has gotten itself into a two-front war situation by posturing against Afghanistan, by acting in a grandiose manner. Just because Afghanistan did not have an air force, they wanted to parade their F-16s and JF-17s. 4 to 5 bombing attacks they have done. And look at the gobsmack they got from the Taliban. They have taught them a lesson which they will not be in a hurry to forget. So I think Pakistan can look around its own and see the way its over cleverness has landed itself into a deep soup. It is in a two-front war situation, it is in a civil war situation, and it is trying to threaten India in Sir Creek.
Yeah.
You ask for it, boy, and you will get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the Pakistani guests seems to have panicked and gone away. And I would like to ask the Pakistani guest. I would like to ask the Pakistani guest, Major Nadeem. Major Nadeem. Major Nadeem, which corps of the Pakistani army were you with?
You will be disgraced. And you
Major
will
Nadeem, which corps of the Pakistani army were you with?
Rafale company.
Which service of which part of the Pakistani army were you with?
I'm an infantryman, Sir Bakshi, very well known.
Infantry.
Right?
Then tell me one thing. Tell me one thing, Major Nadeem.
You can open 10 fronts.
Major Nadeem, listen to me. Major Nadeem, we know the Pakistani infantry. In fact, I have the pleasure of telling you. I have a pleasure of telling you that more than half the people who surrendered were from Pakistani infantry divisions, which panicked and dash happened to them. Now, my question to you is, why, since you're an infantry officer, why is it that, Major Nadeem, why is it that more infantry units are being sent in out there? Why is it that you have the 31st, 32nd, 33rd, 34th and 35th Battalion has been deployed in this area? Why is it that 4 more Creek battalions of the Sindh Regiment, total of 6 military battalions are operational? All these infantry battalions are being rushed to that area. You know, have you guys panicked? Have you freaked out? We haven't even slapped you yet.
No,
why are you rushing your people? Why are you rushing your people to the international border? Why are you rushing your army units to the international border? Why have you done that?
Right, so
why have you done that? Why have you done that? I'm asking you, why are you pushing your troops to the international border as I speak?
Whatsoever.
Whatsoever is not an answer. Lieutenant General Shankar Prasad, whatsoever is not an answer I expect from a military man. I am telling you that we are doing everything openly. We are testing a future war, counter-drone systems, electronic jamming, spectrum monitoring paired with precision airstrikes and layered air defense. This is not testing hardware. This is actually preparing for big war. But why are you panicking? Why are you rushing your people there? Why is your Navy chief rushing to the... Why is he rushing? Why is your Navy chief rushing to Sir Creek? Where is your army? Nikalo army ko. Why is the Navy chief rushing there? Where is Mullah Munir? Nikalo usko. Pull him out.
We are waiting for the Vikrant.
What do you mean waiting for?
We are not scared of the Rafale and Mirage 2000 and MiG-29. We are not at all scared of. We are the best Air Force we have, and you have been disgraced. You have totally forgotten.
You are sounding like the jihadis. You are sounding like Kasab right now. I'm not scared. You're sounding like Kasab did when he was caught. You're sounding like the terrorists you sent to attack Akshardham before they were killed.
Bring Navy. Vikrant.
Look at it, viewers. Now, this is very important. You
have already tested your Air Force. Your air chief was in hibernation. He woke up after 6 or 5 months, and then he said, okay, we shot down 60 aircraft of Pakistan.
Why are you crying? Why is your voice so shrill? 1 minute. Major Nadeem, talk properly. Major Nadeem, control your voice.
Your army chief said, this time we will be prepared.
Ladies and gentlemen, right now a live demonstration of a Pakistani ex-military man losing his cool.
This time we will be prepared. So was he not prepared during Sindoor 1? Bring Sindoor 2 and bring your Navy this time. Please test your Navy. You have already tested your Air Force. Now this is the time, Sir Arnab, to test your Navy. Please bring Vikram. We are waiting for that bloody Vikram.
Waiting for what? Construct your words properly. What did you say? Waiting for what?
I said, bring your bloody Vikrant. We are waiting for it. Or use it for toilets in Bombay. You are having paucity of toilets. 50% of your population is not having toilets. Make toilets in it, sir.
Acha, tell me one thing. How many aircraft carriers do you have? Don't speak like a junk heap. Listen to me. Are you on drugs? How many aircraft carriers do you have?
I am a Muslim.
How
We
many
don't take
aircraft
drugs.
carriers
We
do you
don't
have?
take alcohol. We are Muslim.
I
am a
don't know.
Muslim.
I don't know. I don't know.
In my
I don't
religion,
know what's happening right now in Pakistan.
take the priority.
Mullah Munir has a peg every evening, more than a peg.
No, he's also Muslim.
Mullah
He's also
Munir,
Muslim.
Mullah Munir is a
Alcohol
known drunk.
prohibited
Now
in
listen
our-
to me.
in our
You,
army.
how many
It is
aircraft
offense
carriers
to
do you
take
have?
any drugs
How many
or
aircraft carriers do you have?
alcohol.
How many aircraft carriers do you have?
We don't require any aircraft.
We don't
If you
require
require, we
any.
will
Shankar
have all
Prasad,
of you.
this is a
Because
country
that is
without
what we
even
are
one
waiting
aircraft
for.
carrier.
We are waiting for, please test your Navy. Bring your Vikrant. Bring your Vikrant. This is what I'm asking.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm
the pictures of
requesting
Narendra
all
Modi
these generals,
on the
please
Vikrant
bring
seem to have freaked him out. Let's run those
Please check your
pictures.
Navy, sir.
We're so proud of our
Please
Navy
check
chief,
your
such a
airforce.
great officer, by the way. Our Navy chief, such a great officer,
You are the exploiter.
such a
You can
nationalist,
only exploit two brothers.
such a
As
nationalist.
you
And when
exploited
he was
in
there on the
1971,
deck of the
you
Vikrant,
exploit and
these
get the
Pakistanis
advantage.
freaked
You are
out.
the Attenborough.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man on the screen out there, Admiral Dinesh Kumar Tripathi is his name. He celebrated Diwali at sea aboard the INS Vikrant. Ladies and gentlemen, with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, it reminded these Pakistanis that the Indian Navy ने तो अभी शुरुआत भी नहीं की है. And it has been said कि अगली बार कराची को नहीं छोड़ेंगे. एक मौका दे दो, पूरे कराची को जला देंगे. We haven't even used our navy yet, and they don't even इनकी navy भी नहीं है. इनकी navy भी नहीं, इनकी औकात भी नहीं है to have a navy. They don't have a navy, and that's Prime Minister Narendra Modi. By these pictures, he sent a clear message.
Let me say something.
Shankar Prasad, one minute, Lieutenant General Shankar Prasad, something in the response of the Pakistanis. They know that this time we are preparing for something huge. The rapid mobilization exercises, the armored and mechanized infantry operations, the counter-offensive maneuvers in desert sectors, we show the ability we can open up the whole border, and a few which they cannot even think about. Beach assault operations don't happen every day, viewers. Let me tell you, amphibious landings off the Saurashtra coast are not prepared for every day. Marcos are not brought in. Naval infantry operations are not brought in unless you have an intent. You give us an opportunity, we burn you down. Pakistanis will remain Pakistanis. Shankar Prasad, what do you make of the reaction from the Pakistani side tonight? Why are they reacting like this?
Arnab, thank you very much. Let's please understand this in more serious manner. Look, the Pakistan army has no plans at all. They do not know how to react after what they committed into Afghanistan and what they committed against the Indian government and the Indian armed forces. As far as Pakistan is panicking, it's their problem. As far as we are concerned, Arnab, periodically we carry out exercises. You rightly said Trishul is one of them. And this time, Trishul is having a special importance because we are testing many issues which emerged as a result of Sindoor, as a result of Ukraine war, as a result of Gaza-Israel war. And also, more importantly, we are practicing our theaterization. We are practicing the Army, Navy, Air Force, and all the other national resources to create a combat potential to be able to completely annihilate the enemy. Therefore, this is a great opportunity for the armed forces of India and all other supporting elements who are getting together in a scenario which is live and actual, starting from the Sir Creek to the deserts of Rajasthan, and practicing every single aspect of military operations, most importantly, including the major logistic aspects which Pakistan never understands. Therefore, the issue that we need to understand is this: as far as we are concerned, we are only getting ready for a proper engagement should we be forced to do that. As our Raksha Mantri rightly said in his own manner, that if we are ever tickled by Pakistan, the response he has already given out is for him to decide. Therefore, please remember, we have inducted a large number of new concepts, new ideas as far as infantry is concerned, the Bharvi battalions, the drone platoons, the artillery, the electromagnetic systems, the drones, the robots, millions of things that joined the Indian armed forces post-Sindoor which have not been used. Therefore, this is a great opportunity for all of us to draw lessons out of what shortcomings we have found in the past and how can they be overcome. It's a great learning experience for the Indian Army, which has caused such panic into Pakistan. I do not understand why Pakistan is panicking like this.
Yeah, why are they panicking? Why are they doing a NOTAM? Does it make sense? Why are they
get a response?
Why are they? See,
will go indeed if they want it. But as far as we are concerned, we are only getting ready to combat a situation which may arise in the future. Therefore, please understand the Pakistani people. It is for you to decide to panic or not to panic. As far as we are concerned, we are a professional army, unlike your army, where generals are living in luxury, where your army chiefs and the others have properties in America and the UK and the rest of the world, and are doing multiple trades. You've done your own economics, you've done your own trade, you do your own arms trade, you do your drug trade, and all of that. So therefore, you are combating, you facing a professional armed forces as against, I don't know whether you're an industrial force, or whether you're a political force, or whether you're just a money-making generals of the Pakistan Army. Therefore, please understand that these are the problems that you are facing, and be ready to get an answer should you want to get an answer.
See, I don't know whether we hit American military nuclear assets in Kirana Hills. I keep saying this. One minute. I want to make a statement. I don't know, General Bakshi, I'm watching my words carefully. I don't know whether we hit American nuclear assets in Kirana Hills. There is a view that America uses Pakistan as rented property to keep some of its nuclear assets in Kirana Hills. And when we hit Kirana Hills, they may have got nervous about it. I don't know. But I want to ask you, Hamid Mir, since you're the speechwriter for Mullah Munir. Mullah Munir has been appointed by General Michael Kurilla. And General Michael Kurilla is the former chief of the US Central Command. Therefore, Mullah Munir's boss is an American general. And that's why Mullah Munir kept going back to CENTCOM, which is the US Central Command. Since the Pakistani army believes that it is a battalion of the US Central Command, I would like to ask you, are you panicking on America's behalf, or why? Because now the person who appointed Mullah Munir has retired, and Asim Munir went to tell the CENTCOM general that what am I going to do now that you've retired? And since he was getting no help, he decided to put a nuclear warning every second day. Point is, listen to me. At the end of the day, when there is a war, there will have to be a war. And there'll have to be a big war. And we are not going to let you go every time so that you can go around and say, oh, the Indians let us go. Humko chhod diya. Humko chhod diya is not a victory. It's like saying I caught you by your scruff of your neck, I held you by your hair, and I slapped you a few times, then I kicked you and told you to get lost, and you went around the whole world saying that unhone mujhe chhod diya. Point is, General KK, hum hamesha inko nahi chhodenge. The Trishul 2025 is very clearly a message that we are ready to go to war with you within nanoseconds. I just wanted to make sure you got the message. Otherwise, why are you reacting like this? Why are you doing a NOTAM? We are doing an exercise. Why are you doing a NOTAM? We are doing an exercise. Why are you doing a NOTAM?
It is a very standard practice to close our...
No, but why are you closing your... Are you afraid we'll come on the other side?
No.
General KK, why are they afraid we are going to go in?
Yeah, let me reply now.
No, there is no logic. Why are you doing a NOTAM?
Arnab, let me reply, or shall I leave it?
Okay, but why are you doing a NOTAM?
Let me reply.
The answer is not let me reply. Why are you doing a NOTAM? Do you think we're going to hit you?
Do you
think suddenly we'll move in?
We will teach the lessons that...
Yeah, but why are you doing a defensive NOTAM?
We will teach...
Why are you doing a defensive NOTAM?
Okay.
Why are you doing a defensive NOTAM?
Okay,
okay is not an answer.
Let me
keep quiet and watch your bloody tongue, you frustrated Pakistani. Running away, coward. Why are you doing a defensive NOTAM? Answer the question, otherwise get lost. I'm asking you a question. Running away, coward. Why are you doing a NOTAM? General Bakshi, the question is clear. Why are you doing a NOTAM? Why are you doing a NOTAM? I'm asking you. Answer General KK. Why, when I ask you a question, I ask you again? Why are you doing a NOTAM?
Your answer is we cannot trust you.
Why? Oh, we cannot trust you. General KK, now the Pakistani cowards say we cannot trust you. Debate is on. General KK, he says we cannot trust you. You may come in.
Arnav.
Amit ran away with his tail between his legs.
Fired cases who has got nothing. He's been using the national television. He doesn't know how to debate. First thing, he doesn't know what is the NOTAM is. And NOTAM, when we have issued of 2,800 feet, they are so scared that they have issued for 2 days.
Why?
Today's 28th, nothing has happened. And 29th tomorrow. Why they have done? Because their naval chief has gone over there. They wanted to save him. They do not know the Indians will come while he is there. That is why they have issued the NOTAM. I have not seen anything happening in Arabian Sea, NOTAM or in this area of Sir Creek. This Sir Creek is a disputed area, no?
Yeah.
And we have got not only, Indian Army, you live it. Indian Navy, you live it. Our BSF maritime forces are there. They are so scared, and just listen, man. Just listen. You use the word walk. I don't want to use it. But I will just tell you, the 2 islands which you have given to this Chinese as a joint command, Badal and Bundi, they have run away. You know this?
It is our decision.
You know these 2 islands, just outskirts of your Karachi. Those islands and the joint command, the Chinese have run away. They know what is going to happen. Because the road to Karachi goes through Sas Creek. You know this? This is a very clearly, you have been told. The way to Karachi is through, Sar Creek. And including the 2 islands with the Chinese but deployed, they have run away with the equipment. The early warning system, you know this? You know this? That bun, that has been bucketed. That's why you have moved 5 battalions.
I have seen that area, that delta, right? That swamp, I have seen, right? That swamp, I have seen.
You put your tail under your legs and run away every time. And we will not allow this time, because in the Tranot Belt side, we are coming also. Don't worry. This is not, I am saying. This is very, very
I am inviting you. If you dare, you cross our edge, and then you will see what havoc.
Eastern Pakistan, you ran away from, now you're inviting us. You have run away from Kargil on those heights which we are dominating. Why did you run away from there? Can you save now Sar Creek? We are coming, man. We are coming in a big way.
I'm not talking about a fit or a mile. You just cross an inch and bring your victory. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying in your favor. Sir, you have tested your Air Force. Now test your Navy, sir.
You ran away towards that side. This time we are not going to allow you to do that. You know this?
Sir,
we are coming in a huge way. This is a war drill. This is the joint multi-domain operational drill. This is not a, this is not exercise. Just forget about it. Arnav, this is not exercise. It is a joint multi-domain operational drill. And the war drill. You do not know. You know what is multi-domain? What you are talking about?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the middle. We are going to be starting a huge military exercise. Just 1 minute. The Pakistanis, as you can see.
You just cross our inch.
Now, the thing is, Major Nadeem, there seems to be, I call this what you are experiencing tonight. Just chill. You see, there is a Pakistani who abused and ran away. I call that man a coward. And he now wants to come back. Ladies and gentlemen, he abused and ran away. If he was right in front of me, I would have given him a slap or two. But this is about Pakistanis. They shoot and scoot. When you face them, then you look them back, they run away. They're cowards. Now, Haider Hayat Khan is on the debate.
Control is in your hands, sir.
One minute. Haider, the other Pakistani guests are saying that we are worried that you may step in, you may enter our territory, and that's why we are reacting. We are issuing NOTAM. What happens? We cannot trust you. You're a big army. You can just decide to step in tomorrow, right? We really would like to know from you, why are you scared that we will step in? We are only doing some fairly complicated, technologically advanced military exercises. And I have not understood yet why you have to overreact in the way that you are doing.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you very much, Arnab. Well, सबसे पहले तो मैं ये clear कर दूं कि we are not scared of you.
Then why are you issuing a NOTAM and things like that?
अगर आप लोग हकीकत में आना चाहते हैं, come on, आ जाओ. जिस तरह पहले आप लोगों का इस्तकबाल किया, वैसे इस मर्तबा इस्तकबाल करेंगे. जिस तरह पहले अंजाम किया, उससे भयानक अंजाम इस मर्तबा करेंगे. तो हम लोगों को परेशानी नहीं है.
Question is, why are you 1 minute? Haider, can you Haider, I want to ask you why. The only question is this, that when we are having our military exercises, why are you reacting in this way? It seems from your reaction, just 1 minute. Haider, listen, I need to speak to you properly. If you can speak in English, it's fine. And if you can put your camera a little parallel to your face, it would give us a better view. My question to you is that the initial planning phase has started. The exercise period has not even started. It is going to start. But this time, as you know, we have added the element of space warfare, AI, and different level of technology and AI-enabled tracking algorithms to be able to hit harder in a theaterized environment. I'm only wanting to ask, why is your Navy chief running there? Why are you issuing a NOTAM? Why are you jumping around? Why have you started making calls to countries all over the world? Why did you contact China saying that India is doing a major military capability exercise? Let us do what we are doing. How can China help you?
Okay, Arnab, give me just a single evidence of Pakistan contacting other countries.
Well, it has been reported everywhere in your Pakistani media that you have contacted. It is all over the Pakistani media. But it is over the Pakistani media.
Show some courage.
But why has the Pakistani media reported that you are contacting, calling defense attaches of China and other countries who are based in Pakistan to give a briefing on Indian military exercises? How will the defense attaches of America and China help you? Why would the defense attaches of China? आप और dinner मत करो, रात को इतना dinner मत करो. You must lose some weight.
अगला डिनर अर्नब में आके तुम्हारे
My question to you is, why are you contacting the Chinese? Why are you contacting the Chinese? Why are you contacting the Chinese, the Americans, defense attaches, telling them about India's military exercise?
ये इंफॉर्मेशन आपको कौन देता है?
पाकिस्तानी मीडिया में पब्लिश हुई है, आप जरा देख लीजिए अपने मीडिया को. आपके सारे कंट्रीज के मीडिया, आपके यूट्यूबर्स, उन्होंने लगा दिया है खबर that you've been doing this, contacting foreign countries about India's military exercises.
आप लोग इस तरह आके यहाँ पे झूठ जो है वो बोलना शुरू कर देते हो.
You are abusing your own Pakistani media now.
बाकी अगर आप लोग ये जो वॉर एक्सरसाइज कर रहे हो या वॉर प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हो, कम ऑन आ जाओ. आपको किसने रोका है? हमारे कहने से तो नहीं रुकोगे ना हमें रोकने आपको. हम तो चाहते हैं
जनरल बख्शी,
आप लोग हमारी तरफ. हम लोग पहले 7 गिराए थे, इस दफा 70 गिरा देंगे. तो हम लोगों को कोई परेशानी नहीं है. हमें खौफ है जब दिल करे.
Okay boy, we heard you. We heard you. Yeah, we heard you very patiently. Firstly, my advice to you is, please lose weight, because at this rate you are going to get blood pressure. You know, obesity leads to blood pressure. You are overweight by a huge margin, and you are talking of military affairs. First lose some weight. I mean, this is a very friendly piece of advice. बदतमीज, I think watch your bloody tongue, okay?
Louder for Jal.
अभी हो गया है.
Lower for him.
Okay, shut up कर रहा है मोटा. Look, firstly I'll answer Major Nadeem. Major Nadeem said, come and test out your navy. May I remind Major Nadeem that our navy was very well tested in the 71 war when we attacked the home base of the Pakistani Navy, Karachi. We sank 6 ships. We put it on fire till it burnt for 10 days. We blockaded West Pakistan, East Pakistan. Our Navy aircraft carrier battle group helped in the marine landings near the Cox's Bazar to cut off your routes of withdrawal from where your Pakistani army was trying to flee over the seas, trying to get to Bangladesh. They were in full flight. Okay, boy, I don't know if you were born then. I don't know if you had, how many years of service you have. Perhaps I have more casual leave than you have years of service.
I am a history student, right?
You keep saying you are an infantarian. Every infantarian is proud of the regiment he belongs to. Which is your regiment, by the way?
You always ask this question and I always tell you.
regiment bhi hogi na yaar.
I am an infantarian.
Sharma kyun raha hai? Are you ashamed?
I never tell you my regiment.
No, infantarian. अरे हम सब infantarians हैं यार. इस शो पे जो बैठे हैं ना, हम सारे infantarian हैं. But we are very proud of our regiments. I am from the J&K Rifles. The other general is from the Punjab regiment, and the third general is from the Sikh regiment. You have a regiment. You have 5 regiments in your army. Which regiment are you from? Why are you ashamed of it? We've asked you repeatedly.
Right? I have told you, I am an infantarian. Right? Regiments are part of the infantry. I am an infantarian.
Infantarian, ठीक है मेरे बाप. Infantry battalion तो है, regiment भी तो होती है.
I'm joined.
I have a feeling
some
that
really harsh truths that we have to share about one view now. One view. Abdul Samad Yaqub, who is from Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. One view is that the Pakistani army is overreacting to our military exercises because of the support that Imran Khan is getting. And because Imran Khan has taken on Mullah Munir quite directly. And he has said that Mullah Munir wants to destroy Pakistan through repression. And Mullah Munir has ensured that the rule of law has been replaced by Asif Munir law. And therefore, Mullah Munir needs a distraction. And America couldn't care about Pakistan. America has entered into talks with Afghanistan. It's more interested in Venezuela right now. You see, Trump has a very fleeting attention span. His focus is Maduro, not Mullah Munir. So nobody is going to buy whatever trash you have in your suitcase, which you opened up before Trump. We, on the other hand, have activated our western border really hard. We're ready for a hard war. We are ready for a hard war, a really big and hard war, right? So the games change very quickly. How's Imran doing? How's Imran doing? And what is Imran doing? Abdul Samad Yaqub, please. Just 1 minute, please. Yeah.
Sir.
Louder, please. You muted yourself, sir. Can you unmute yourself?
Imran Khan is doing very fine as well as you are doing. I mean, he's looking as fresh as Arnab is looking fresh.
I look fresh
so
every
he's
day.
Exactly in the same passion, and always in the same spirit, like Arnab is always on the show. So we feel like he's doing a very good.
Why are they overreacting to our military exercises, Abdul Samad Yaqub? What's going on inside Pakistan?
It is widely believed and perceived in Pakistan that these exercises are to be perceived as that India is going to wage a war, another Operation Sindoor over Pakistan. So as our military establishment has already opened many fronts, I mean multi fronts. So they are at the moment, I mean, they are not in mood, or they are. I feel like their Major Saab is not ready to defend another war. I mean, they are already battling with us. We are sufficient for them. I mean, they have internal political instability. In such a condition, I mean, I don't think that any country or any state can afford another war with any neighboring country. I mean, first I believe that they need to put their house in order first, and then. But yes, in case if India wage a war against us, we are
pause you there, Abdul Samad Yaqub. The point that he made there, Abdul Samad Yaqub made a very important point, Haider. He said that you're in such a bad situation. आपकी इतनी खस्ता हालत है आज, अफगानिस्तान, टीटीपी, आप इमरान खान को हैंडल नहीं कर पाते, आप उनको लोगों को मिलने नहीं देते अदियाला जेल में, है ना? So, are you listening to me? You are scared of Imran Khan, you're having problems with TTP, Baluchis, Afghanistan, and his feeling is in this situation you have problems in Gilgit-Baltistan. You cannot handle anything from the Indian army side. If Indian military were to move with algorithmical precision, Haider, Abdul Samad is a Pakistani. He's giving you some good advice. आपने सुनी ना इनकी बात?
अर्नब, अब्दुल समाद साहब जो है मेरे भाई हैं, दोस्त हैं, और मैंने बिल्कुल इनकी बात सुनी है। बाकी जहां तक बात है, आप जो बार-बार
इन्होंने जो बोला इमरान खान को हैंडल नहीं कर पा रहे, ये इन्होंने कहा इन दिस सिचुएशन यू कैन नॉट विथस्टैंड व्हाट इंडिया कैन डू टू यू।
हम उसको हैंडल कर लेंगे, डोंट यू वरी।
नहीं, बट ही सेड यू कांट, नो यू रिस्पोंड टू हिम, व्हाट इज डोंट यू वरी?
अब्दुल समाद भाई को उनके साथ भी आई विल टॉक टू हिम, ही इज अ ब्रदर, आई विल टॉक टू हिम, डोंट यू वरी। और हम दोनों के दरमियान बात करवाने के लिए हमें तुम्हारी जरूरत नहीं है, हमें बात करनी होगी, हम अच्छे दोस्त हैं।
First you let Imran Khan out of jail.
हम कर लेंगे, या इमरान खान,
हम कर लेंगे।
इमरान खान हमारा इशू है ना, हमारा इंटरनल इशू है, हम उसको खुद बैठ के बात कर लेंगे। बाकी जहां
कहां बैठ के बात कर रहे हैं आप? उनको निकालिए अदियाला जेल से पहले।
मैंने पहले भी कहा
Why don't you let him out of jail? You try to kill him.
किस चीज की परेशानी है? आप लोग किस चीज की परेशानी?
हमको है कि आपने, हमको नहीं। अब्दुल समाद, one second.
मेरा आपसे अच्छा रिलेशन है, आप मेरे दोस्त हैं, मगर देखें कुछ इश्यूज तो हैं हमारे जिनको हमें एडमिट करना चाहिए कि हमें अगर एक एक्सटर्नल थ्रेट है तो हमें पहले जो है वो यूनिटी क्रिएट करनी पड़ेगी विद इन द ओवर लाइंस।
पाकिस्तान इज इंटरनल, they cannot take our pressure right now.
Issues हैं तो resolve
which is why this is the best time, viewers.
Right? Don't shout outside Pakistan.
Lieutenant General Rajiv Ghai told me that we had called Pakistan's bluff. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the best time. Our long-range precision weapons, our loitering munitions, and our technological advantage. This is the best time to change the western border. Let's see when it happens. See you tomorrow. Good night and goodbye.
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.
आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।